Alright, so today I am going to review the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book, but I decided in this review I would compare it with the original. Sorry, I wasn't showing you that. But yeah, I'm going to compare it with the original. So this one is the original do-it-yourself book that came out in 2008, along with The Last Straw. And as you can see, you could put your own picture on it, and it says, "What's your story?" And yeah, it's a do-it-yourself book. You can do it yourself. This is the new 2011 version that's revised with all new activity pages and stuff like that. As you can see, it has a picture of Greg writing in his journal, and it has like all of his little doodles that he's doodled. Yeah. As you can see on this one, it looks more like a diary or a journal or whatever. As you can see, it has Greg smiling. I don't know if you can see that. It says Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Do-It-Yourself Book, Kinney, Amulet Books. And then on the back, it shows you the other books by Jeff Kinney. Shows you 4 of the pages in the book. Says it has color comics, a description, and then it says, "First of all, let me get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary." The famous quote from the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Now on this one, instead of Greg smiling, it has Greg sticking his tongue out, which I think looks kind of weird, but whatever. It says The Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself Book, Kinney and Amulet Books. On the back, it shows 2 of the new pages that's in this book, 2 of the old pages, and then it shows the comic that comes with it. It includes color comics, description, and then it says the famous quote, just like the first do-it-yourself book. Yeah, so in the inside of this one, it shows Greg writing in his journal. Let me show you that. And yeah, and it says, "What's your story?" And it shows the other books by Jeff Kinney and stuff like that. Hang on. As you can see, the first page is kind of the description on what you're going to do with this thing. And it just tells you stuff. And then it shows you your desert island pics. And then it shows you, have you ever, personality tests, unfinished comics, make your own comics, predict the future, another predict the future, so it's kind of continued. And then it's a predict your future game, which is pretty fun. It lets you design your dream house. And a few questions from Greg, too. I think that was pretty cool. And you get more unfinished comics and make your own comics. And then it says good advice for next year's class. Draw your family. Your favorites and your least favorites. I've listed a bunch of stuff. Things you should do before you get old. Now, I just wanted to say this. I've done everything on these 2 pages except ride a roller coaster with a loop in it. And I don't think I am ever going to do that. You have the worst nightmare you ever had and 5 things nobody knows about you. Rules for your family. Your life by the numbers. Unfinished comics. Make your own comics. 4 laws you'll pass when you get elected president. Baddest thing you ever did as a little kid. Practice your signature. List your injuries. A few questions from Raleigh. His questions are kind of weird. Biggest mistakes you've made so far. More unfinished comics. And make your own. Roderick's activity pages. I thought these were pretty fun. How well do you know your friend? If you had a time machine. Totally awesome practical jokes, which is pretty cool. dressing room requirements, unfinished comics again, and make your own. Your best ideas for invention, I thought was a pretty good page. Really makes you think. A map of your neighborhood. Greeting cards. What else is there? There is the best vacation you ever went on. And make a loaded diaper concert poster. I thought mine looks alright. I think this is the last unfinished comics in Make Your Own Comics. I made some Zoo Wheat Mamas and stuff like that. If you had superpowers. Unfortunately, it only tells you 4 questions. I would have liked it if they showed more. Draw your friends. A few questions from Fregley. This is probably the weirdest page is on here. And then your autographs. And then the colored comics, which are pretty cool. It's a whole section of that. Your own cover. And then what's your story? You just tell your story or make stories or make comics. As you can see, I've already filled up everything and stuff like that. So that's the original do-it-yourself book. This one was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool. I regretted finishing it. But luckily, they made the Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book. Now, when you open it, it has the same picture of Greg writing. It's the Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book. Now, that sticker right there that says, "Now with even more," was originally on the cover. I just put it there because I felt like it. It says, "What are you going to do with this thing?" again. But to speed this video up, I'm just going to show you the new stuff that this thing has. What's in your brain is one of the new pages. You can see. And then it has a new predict your future. As you can see, I've already filled this out. And it has your friend Hall of Fame, which I thought was pretty cool. So you can see it's basically the same book as the other one, only better. Which would you rather do? This is my favorite part of this new book. And as you can see, I've already written a whole bunch. Draw up your family tree. Alright, there's Greg's. And then there's mine. Record your finest moments. You can see. That's one of the new pages. Make your own time capsule. And the best joke you ever heard are the new pages too. What else is new? Some of these pages are just in the randomest places. The scoop on your classmates asks you questions on who you'd want for like a friend or whatever and stuff like that. A new Your Life by the Numbers, which is just an extended page of Your Life by the Numbers, whatever. Come up with your own catchphrase lets you write like a catchphrase on a shirt and a hat. And in case you get amnesia, it's 4 facts about you that you use just in case you get amnesia, which could really help me. Probing questions. This one I thought was pretty cool. Here's one of the new ones. Make your own sandwich. Or design your own sandwich. Here's my sandwich. Oh yeah. Here's the Rowley, which sounds pretty fattening. Actually, yeah. Create your own sports team is another one of the new ones. And what else is a new one? Form your own band. Sweet. Write your own song. As you can see, this one is a new song from Roderick. Design your tour bus for your band. As you can see. Plan the ultimate road trip is another new one. And Take a friendship compatibility test is also a new one. You circle the stuff you and your friend would rather choose. And if you get the most, like, same, then yeah, you're good friends. Draw your bedroom the way it looks right now. Mine is pretty plain. Rowley's is crazy. I gotta wrap this up. Design your own shoes and all-purpose excuse maker. Now this one's pretty funny. Here's one of the excuses I made. My mother injured my bedroom. I thought that's pretty funny part. What else? Pearls of Wisdom is a new one. Fish and visitors stink in 3 days. Here, let me show you more of that. And then the rest of this. Oh, design your own haunted house. This is good, cause it's October, but I already finished it in like September or something. Alright, draw your friends the way Greg Heffley would is one of the old ones. And create your own tournament. You basically choose like what's your favorite in like rounds and stuff. As you can see. Autographs. What do you see in these ink blots? This is a kind of new one, which I thought was pretty cool. And the first chapter of your autobiography. And then this one includes more colored comics, even more than the first one. It starts right here. And yeah, it also has Rowley's deleted diary pages. So, yeah. And then you could create your new cover, whatever, and then write your new story. As you can see, I've already written in it some, but then the rest is just blank. One thing I forgot to show you in the last do-it-yourself book is that you could write about the author and your acknowledgments. So I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, that's the end. So yeah, these are the do-it-yourself books, the 2008 and 2011 versions. If you want one that looks more like a journal, go with the do-it-yourself book. But if you want more activity pages and more fun stuff that you can do and more laughs, go with the Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book, because this one's better. That's my opinion. But whichever one you want to choose, go ahead and buy it. And yeah, that's basically it. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Watch my other videos. And yeah, I'm signing off.